different students were having issues dealing with stimuli. And they were looking at pictures, songs, poems, and news stories. When you're looking at a picture in form of a stimuli and you want to use it to create a play, then what would you be looking at? The first thing that you're going to look at is the characters that are in the picture. Exactly what are they doing? What's happening in the picture? How do they look like? Do they give you a certain idea of a certain story based on the activities that they are doing? When you look at these characters, does it give you an idea of their names, of their age, okay, and what kind of virtues or morals do they have? You also look at the composition, and that is how every object and the things that you see in the picture are placed. Some of them are usually in the background, others in the foreground, others in the middle ground, and there is a way that these images are arranged in the picture. There's always a pattern that the photographer uses to arrange objects and human beings in the pictures. Do these things tell a story? Do they inspire you to write a certain kind of a story? You also look at the setting of the picture. Where was it done? What was the reason for that kind of a picture? Did the photographer have an idea? And if you're going to write a story, are you going to base it on that setting, or does it inspire you to talk about something else that's maybe happening around some other place? When you look at all these things, they're going to give you an idea of what to write about. A picture that was taken during the World War II might probably give you an idea of writing a story of maybe children that have become orphans because of World War II. It might be a story, maybe a soldier who's telling a story of their experiences during the World War II. You see, there's so many ideas that can come from a picture. And sometimes when you look at a picture, there's some mood that you feel. Do you feel sad? Do you feel happy? What kind of a mood does the picture inspire? So you can see the picture can help you, really inspire you to write a story. Now, a poem or a song. You look at the mood. When you're reading the poem, is there a certain mood that you tend to feel as you read this story? Is it a sad? Is it kind of a loving, friendly mood? Is it maybe characters that regret of what they went through? Is it pain? What is that feeling that the poem or a song tends to portray as you read these poems and the songs? Now, what are the characters saying? What are the other characters saying in that song or in that poem? Who wrote it and why did they write the poem or the song? And to whom were they writing the song or the poem? So all these, they give you ideas of what kind of a story that you can be able to derive from such a poem or a song. And the last one is a news story. News stories, you have to have the 5 W's. Why was it written? When was the story written? Where was it written? And to whom was it written for? And what was happening that time when the story was written? If you can be able to answer the 5 W's and the 1 H, then maybe you can be able to get a story from that. Stories sometimes are fictitious, others are based on real life events. So you can probably create a play from a real life event. For example, what's happening around the world, and that's the pandemic. Maybe there's a news story based on the pandemic, and that can inspire you to write a stage play. So these are elements that you have to look into, these particular kind of stimuli, as you look forward to writing a play.